Had a lot of energy. And then the second game, we played really well against Louisiana Prep. We ended up, it was back and forth the whole game. We had a lot of energy, played real well defensively. We ended up tying. It was late, so they ended up just keeping the score tied. But we wanted to play another, go a little overtime, but we'll see them again. But I'm really proud of everybody, and Antonio Curry, he came in and had a lot of energy and hit some shots and played well defensively, and not only proud of Antonio, but also the whole group.
So going into this was your first game, I believe.
Yes, sir.
So how did considering you guys are just getting your basketball program back intact, and then you play your first game. So did everything, pretty much go as expected as a majority, or was there some things that, went totally left field? You know how it is when you're trying to get things revamped, you have your little struggle. So how did things go for you?
I thought it went real well. The first game, I think we had a lot of, jitters and nervous, and, we turned the ball over a little bit. But if you could see the first game to the second game, it was totally different. We only turned the ball over 4 or 5 times, more aggressive defensively, just got after it. So I was really happy with the first game, and then the second game, you could see a totally different team.
All right, and let's talk with Dr. Carson. Dr. Carson, basketball is coming back to Southeastern, and it's something that everybody is looking forward to in the community. A chance to see college basketball in Laurel. Talk about the excitement of and just your overall excitement of having basketball back at Southeastern.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. We knew we had a great team back in the 70s and 80s. In fact, they even took their national championship in around 1980. We still have several of those players in our neighborhood, and some of them are even on our board of trustees now. And so when we got to thinking about recruiting towards the basketball team and standing it back up, we had the gym, we had a really nice court, just need to be refinished. And so there's a lot of excitement, and then when we began to recruit against it, and found a lot of Christian athletes who wanted to come to our school and represent our school, and now that they're here, there's a lot of excitement on campus.
All right, talk about what have you seen in the work ethic in Coach Phillips and these players, to come to a program that hasn't been around since the 70s and 80s, to be able to want to start something new, to be able to bring back a quality basketball program to Southeastern?
Well, of course, in my mind, when we were looking at standing up a team, I was risking, could we actually pull it off to get one team stood up? And Coach Brad Phillips is a tremendous recruiter, and not only do we have one team, we have 3 teams. So 2 men's teams, varsity and junior varsity, and also a women's team. And so he gets out there, gets after it on the recruiting side, but also on the coaching side, tremendous amount of respect from the students toward him, and that's very impressive. Great to have him on board.
All right. You have any questions?
So let me ask you this. So what was the feedback like when you first said that you wanted to revamp the basketball program? What was the feedback like from that?
Well, of course, I had my reservations, but amongst our supporters for the school, there's a great amount of interest. A lot of those who remember the old team, great amount of excitement towards it, but also in the greater community in the area as we began to talk about and share that we're standing up a basketball team, that a lot of those who hadn't been related to the school for quite a while began to take interest again in the school and seeing all the activity that we have. So yeah, a lot of excitement throughout the entire Pine Belt area.
All right.
Well, I think it's a really exciting thing. I mean, anytime you're revamping something after several years, and I mean, it can also, it generates the buzz, and it's just something new for the county, because I mean, it's been quite some time since we've had, basketball on the collegiate level, especially in like the Jones County area. So I think it's a really great thing, and I'm actually looking forward to seeing how things develop with the program moving forward into the future. So congratulations and good luck, Coach, to you as well. So I mean, me and Big John, we're excited to be on board with you guys.
All right, Antonio, it's your turn next. Talk about being a former Tiger, about the tradition of athletics in this area. Talk about what it means for you to be able to be on the first team at Southeastern.
It's a great opportunity. I graduated in 2016, and Coach Phil, he gave me a rundown on the history of Southeastern. I was just ready to play basketball. And we've been working hard all summer, getting the gym put together. I got a lot of great players on the team. I mean, I've been playing basketball my whole life. It's just something I've been good at. And I'm just ready for the season.
Okay, talk about, what has been some things that you've learned from your teammates, to helping, bring back a basketball team since the 70s and 80s. And to tell me about, some of the obstacles you guys have overcome, and what's it mean to be a part of this team?
We all from different cities, so we had to come together as a team. We had to learn one another, know how each other play, be unselfish. And, we just got to work hard every day.
All right, and what's your outlook of the season? You guys, go to Southern Miss, play them in their opener. Are you guys excited about that? And talk about, just the overall excitement of playing at home on the October 27th.
Yeah, we've been waiting. Southern Miss is going to be a big game for us. That's all we've been talking about. We're going to be really prepared for that game. And we've been waiting on this home game. It's going to be the first game of the season, the first home game of the season. And we try to bring in a lot of energy, make sure we get the dub.
And give me a prediction for the Southern Miss game in the home opener.
We're going to try to beat Southern Miss by at least 10 or more. And the home game, that's going to be – we trying to blow them out.
All right. Hey, I like the confidence, Kinsley. How about you?
You got to love that confidence.
Hey, that's that Tiger confidence coming – and Tiger and Charger confidence coming out in Nuki.
Oh, yeah. You know what? And it was so surprising. I don't know if you remember me or not, but I knew you when you were, man, an infant. And I mean, it's been some years since I've actually seen him, and I'm just surprised at how he's actually grown. I mean, wow, when you don't see somebody for quite some time, what a difference a couple of years makes. But man, like, what attributes did you feel you bring to the team? Like, what skill set?
I'm a shooter.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a shooter. I play both sides of the ball when I got to, but mostly a shooter. I know how to handle the ball, make sure my teammates get some points, talk on defense.
And who do you model your play out? Is there anybody in the NBA right now that you pattern your play?
Stephen Curry.
All right now.
All right, there you go. Okay, Kinsley, any final words from about the games coming up Friday? Anything would you like to add?
Well, I mean, I'm just excited. I mean, Northeast. I mean, even though it's the final home game, I'm excited. I mean, I'm happy for the guys. Especially moving on after this. But then the next season to come, and even for Chargers basketball, we're super excited to be following you guys. I'm super excited for the team. I believe you guys have a talented team that you've established here. So I'm excited for all the things we have going on, man. We're some very busy individuals.
Absolutely. Hey, basketball season just around the corner. 2 weeks from Saturday. Chargers at home.
I know it.
The fair's in town.
When we gonna sleep, John?
I don't know. I had to schedule that in. So, but it'll happen.
It'll happen.
Hey, final word. You don't have to play a sport to be a sport. Okay? So, y'all have a good one. We'll see you Friday from the jungle, 6:45 pregame show. Until then, God bless, and we'll see you.